What's up guys, 50 Mile Apartment here. I got another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle versus SilverTyler from Aber's Asylum Forums. This is a Monotype battle. I lead off with my Ninjask, and he leads off with a Kingdra, and I just go straight for the substitute. He goes straight for the Surf, and that's going to break my sub because Ninjask is very weak. So, since I know I'm faster, plus I get the speed boost, I go ahead and set up another sub, and I believe he uses the agility. Yeah, he goes for the agility. And even after his agility and my 2 speed boosts, I am faster. So I baton pass out, and I go to my Drifblim. So my Drifblim has its substitute up, and he goes for another agility. So he gets a second agility, so he's at +4 speed. He uses Twister. I don't even know why that Kingdra has Twister. It's kind of an odd move to have on it. But it doesn't break my sub, and I go for the stockpile. So I'm at +1 defense now. At +1 defense and +1 special defense. So he goes for the Surf, and after the Twister that will break my sub. But I just go for another stockpile. So now I'm at +2 on defense and special defense. So this turn he uses Twister, even though I think Surf would have done more damage. But he gets a crit, which really did not make that much of a difference because it did about a little bit more than a fourth. So I set up another substitute, and then after I get my leftovers recovery, I go for he goes for the Surf, and that's not going to break my sub. So I get another stockpile. So now I'm at +3. I'm at the highest stockpile that I can get to. So I get my leftovers recovery, and this turn I thought that it would break my sub. So I tried to set up another substitute, but it fails because he didn't break my sub. So now this turn I know the sub's gonna break, so I just go ahead and set up another substitute after this one breaks. There we go, set up the substitute. So now that I have +3 defense and special defense, and decent speed, and he goes for the bubble beam, which I didn't see when I originally was battling because I wasn't paying attention at some points. So I baton pass out now to one of my sweepers on this team. I go to Salamence. So my Salamence, even though it doesn't matter because he's a special Kingdra, intimidates it. And right here I thought he'd be faster, but he's not, and I get off the Dragon Dance. So now I'm at +1 attack, and I don't know, probably +5 speed, I would guess. So he goes for the Surf, and I wasn't sure if this would break my sub or not, but it doesn't. So I get off another Dragon Dance. So now I'm at +6 speed and +2 attack, and for some reason he decided to go for the agility. And I decided I wasn't going to attack until my sub got broken. So now I went for another Dragon Dance. So now I'm at +3 attack and +7 speed, I think, if that's even possible. So he goes for the Surf now, and that breaks my substitute. So now even though he gets a crit, I don't think it mattered. It would have broke my sub anyway. Now I go for the Dragon Claw, and that is going to one-hit KO the Kingdra. And from this point, I sweep his entire team with my Salamence. So the Kingdra goes down, and I got a crit. It didn't matter. Would have one-hit KO'd anyway. and I take life orb damage, and he sends in a lantern, and I don't know what he was thinking. I guess he didn't think I had the earthquake, but I do have the earthquake, and with +3 attack, super effective, and life orb, that's going to be complete overkill on the lantern, especially since lantern doesn't have very good defense. It's more of a special defense wall. So that's it's overkill. So the lantern goes down, and I take some more life orb damage, and now he goes out into his Suicune. And at first when I looked at this, I thought maybe the Suicune would live, but its high HP doesn't save it, and it goes down really slow, and it's finally KO'd. Oh, plus I got a crit, so that didn't hurt the fact either. So now he goes into a Lapras, and I wasn't expecting this from this Lapras, but he Ice Shards, and I thought, oh no, it's probably going to KO my Mence, or at least get it down to where Life Orb will kill me, but it barely does any damage at all. So I go for the Dragon Claw, and as with everything else that my Salamence has faced, it's going to one-hit KO it, and that's the end of the Lapras. So now he switches into his Seal, and I don't know what he was doing with this. I don't even think this thing was EV trained, or he didn't think that he would need this thing, so he just kind of threw it in there to fill the spot. I don't know, but he goes for the Aurora Beam, which is super effective, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it only does about 20 or 30 damage. Should have done way more than that, and then he just flees because he couldn't do anything. So later guys, thanks for watching, peace.